Hey gang, Twev1701 here, and welcome to the first video vlog of 2016. No, I haven't been around much of the last half of 2015, and a lot of stuff just kind of happened there, so if you looked at the last vlog from a few months ago, you kind of know why. But some good things and some bad things have happened in between there. Not going to go into too many details, but one of the good things that happened is the car from hell, the one that kept breaking down on us, and we were literally, throwing thousands upon thousands of dollars at, is gone. We sold it. We traded it in, and we got a new car. Not quite new, it is used, but it's only a few years old, so very low mileage. It's a 2012, so it's not like we're going, 10 years into the past. It's when we bought it, and it was only a 3-year-old car, so it's had less than 40,000 miles on it. It's an SUV, so it's bigger for the family, so we can, not worry about where we're going to put all the luggage when we travel. We can finally travel again, yes! So, out of the last few months from when I did the vlog, that's the best news to come out of it. So Christmas came. Christmas was interesting this year. It was good though. It was very good. So Santa was good to my son. Got him a Wii U and some Mario Maker, and he got a couple other Wii U games. So him and I have been kind of back and forth playing a little bit of that. So what is going on? Well, that's a good question. And I said this a couple months ago, that I really want to get back into making the vlogs, making the videos. I really want to get back into doing podcasting. And then some shit happened. Some shit personally, some shit kind of to the family. And I just never quite got back there. I actually wanted to do something around the New Year. I was feeling pretty good about life in general. And then New Year's Day, I woke up at 4:45 in the morning and could not breathe. I was actually down for the count in bed for 2 full days. So it's been going through the house. My son got croup right after Christmas. Then my daughter started getting it. My wife had a cold, and I kind of got a culmination of, everything in between there. So you can kind of hear it in my voice probably. I'm still not 100%, but hey, it is what it is. So what have I been up to? What am I thinking about? Why am I making this video? I'm making this video because I've been wanting to create again. I've been wanting to create. I've been uploading a lot of videos lately. You haven't seen them on the channel because they're unlisted. They are personal videos for me that I am cataloging, and eventually we'll probably make 1 or 2 available. What are the videos about? Well, my wife was very good to me this year for Christmas, and she got me something I have been wanting to get for a while. Something I've been very interested in for quite a while. Watched a lot of videos about it, and actually asked once or twice if I could pull the trigger and buy one. And she said no each time. So Christmas Eve, when her and I opened up our presents, and I opened this up, I was shocked because this box from Amazon has been sitting on top of our litter box month and a half before Christmas, probably I would say about a month before Christmas. And all she told me the one day, she goes, if I knew what was in there, I would go and rip that open right now. And it was a large box, but it wasn't that heavy, so I couldn't imagine what it was. And then on the side, I had the big sticker, lithium ion rechargeable battery, all the cautions, and I'm like, the hell could this be? Well, open up my presents, got some really nice shirts and stuff like that from her, got some really cool little things, like I'll just show you this little guy hanging off my microphone now, little adipose, got a little 10th Doctor up there hanging up on my shelf with my Optimus Primes. And I got to the box and I picked it up, and it's really light, and she smiled and she goes, this is the one I've been waiting for. She's like, this is your big present. So okay, opened it up, and what did she get me? Dun da da da. What? A drone. Yes, she got me a quadcopter. While it is a entry-level quadcopter, it is the perfect entry-level quadcopter for me. Why? Well, nothing is automatic on it, and I've never flown one before. So I'm learning from brand new. And a lot of the bigger ones, the nicer ones, I'll say, they have GPS lock on them. They have auto stabilization. They have this, they have that. Well, this one has a sort of, it's a gyro auto stabilization. So if you take it and you rotate it while the props are going, you'll see the back one start slowing down and everything else had to try to level itself. Other than that, that's it. It doesn't have an auto hover, doesn't have an auto level, nothing. So you have to do everything manually, which is fantastic, because I want to learn the insides and out how to fly these things. I don't want to buy something that's a couple $100 that's going to do everything automatically for me, because if I get in trouble with it, I'm not going to know how to get out of it. If you hear that really loud sound, the heat just kicked on. So it's a forced hot air system, and the air input that sucks the air in is actually right there. So hopefully not. I hear some clicking on here, and I'm hoping that's not affecting it. If it is, I apologize. And the other thing that's great about this, which is what I really want a quadcopter for, it's got a camera on it. So it's not quite HD. I think it's 560p, I believe, is the exact resolution. But considering it's an entry-level model, I think it takes fantastic video. It does stills, and the stills, I just can't hold it straight yet to get stills. So what I do is I actually video every single flight. And I've been really having some fun with it. And I'm not that good with it yet. I'll be the first to admit. But I flew it Christmas night really quickly on my porch. And each battery gives you a flight time of about 7 to 10 minutes. And it came with one battery. So I flew it, brought it back in, charged it, flew it, and I was terrible at it. But I had never flown one before. So I thought this was like, okay, this is fantastic. I could probably do this. So the next morning I get up and I go out there and bam, oh, I am loving it. I can see where it's going. I can bank it. I can see it's going forward or back. Needless to say, I went through 2 charges that day and came in and ordered 4 more batteries online. So now I have a total of 5 batteries, and I took it out the day after that, and I had a ball. Oh my God, did I have a ball? And I got ballsy after a while, but then I had an accident and I got a little too ballsy because I'd seen a lot of reviews. After flying it that first day in the light, I went and saw a lot of reviews, just tips and tricks, and they said it was really light. I mean, it's so light I don't have to register it right now with the FAA. It's only 132 grams, 150, I think 152 grams, which is less than half a pound. It's completely less than half a pound, and the wind can take it a lot. And a lot of people said that I don't fly it over 2-mile-an-hour winds, don't fly it over that. And the day I was out there flying and doing a lot of aero photography, it was kind of windy a little bit, but I was actually working pretty well with it. Well, I came home from work, not last Sunday, the Sunday before, and I came home, I was like a little kid, I'm like, I want to fly it, I want to fly it. Shot it up, flying in, my wife's there, and I'm showing her it, and I'm taking some pictures of the neighborhood, and all of a sudden the wind kicks up, and I bring it back down. Wind settles down, I take it back up. Wind kicks up again, and this time I can't get a hold of it. It's taking that sucker right past my yard, over the neighbor's yard, over the 4-lane highway, into the next neighborhood, and I eventually found it over on someone's roof. Thankfully, no one was hurt, nothing was damaged. I was able to reestablish signal once I found it on a roof. I was able to fly it right off the roof and right to my feet. But lesson learned, you do not fly this sucker in wind. So right now, that's my big obsession, is my drone. I am chomping at the bit to fly it. I haven't been able to fly it the last few days because we had a cold front come through and it's been really windy. I tried flying it the other day and I would take it up and it would just literally blow it. There was no control. So I'm hoping tomorrow, the wind's only supposed to be around 4 miles an hour. So I'm hoping I can get some lulls in there and maybe get, a half-hour flying time in there. But that is it. That's my big obsession. I'm all about the drone right now. I've been watching lots of videos. I can't wait till I master this. I made a promise to myself and my wife that I will not upgrade this drone to a larger, better model until I master this thing. Now, I'm not going to be able to, I don't want to be able to go thread and needle with it. I want to be able to have complete control over it. I want to be able to go between things without, crashing into it. I want to be able to control it in any kind of situation, because I did a couple days later almost lose it. I went over to the schoolyard and I was going in between the batting cages at the baseball field, and I brought it up to bring it back through, and the wind took it, but I was able to keep calm, lower the altitude, keep it nice and low, small movements, go with the wind, and I was actually able to bring it right back to me, and I almost lost it on another house roof, honestly. So I'm happy about that. So that's my big obsession right now. That's it. I mean, that's really what it's all about for me right now, besides the family, of course. I mean, the family's getting better, or almost everyone's done being sick. My daughter and I seem to be the last two holdouts. So, yeah, I want to get back on the bandwagon. I want to get back on the bandwagon. I want to start vlogging again. I want to start podcasting again. So maybe tomorrow we could do another podcast. If not, maybe next week we'll start the podcasting again. But I just really wanted to sit down. I really wanted to make this video. And lots of stuff going on in my head. Lots of stuff I have planned for this year. I want to make this year the year of fun. We have one house project we're going to do this year, working on the house. And other than that, I want to travel. I want to take the kids places. I want to go see things now that we have a reliable vehicle, that we don't have to worry about getting stuck 2 states away like we did this year. So, on that note, it is 12:30 a.m. I have to go take recycling out. So I'm going to end this, and while it's compiling, I'm going to go take the recycling out. So on that note, guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.